What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Jesus Coin today. Yes, we are. Little daily update. Big stuff going on, right? Stuff that we're expecting, stuff that we're hoping for. Right. Yesterday, I think we did get a close. We closed right above 60222. What would be nice, what's glorious about that is that today's the end of the week, right? It's Sunday today. We have like 20 hours left in the day. If we can close here, not only are we getting a week to close above the 60222 area like I was hoping for, right? That was the goal that we set earlier this week. Not only would that be achieved with a weekly close, but that'd also be achieved now with a multi-day close. So that would be really cool. We just got to hold our ground, keep building, hopefully. It doesn't appear that a lot of volume came in here. Right? It's not a whole lot of volume on yesterday's move. So if it does get given back, don't get discouraged. Right? We absolutely could still be in this phase of consolidation. I know it looks like we're above it now. We're breaking out. People might be getting excited. I don't know. I haven't kept up with the socials today. But the reality is we could very well go all the way back down. From here we could go all the way back down to 6 zeros 1 5 1 6. Right? We could drop a lot. And still be fine, still be totally poised and ready to move up to new all-time highs by the end of the year. Nothing would be bad about that, right? So as exciting as it is now, might need to hold our breath, right? At least until tomorrow. And even then, even a close up here doesn't guarantee that we're going to move up immediately, but it would really look good. So that's still the goal. We want today to close above 60222. It looks convincing now. We didn't have a lot of volume. And for anybody who's wondering, is that bad? Does that mean we're going to go down? It could mean that. But I would say you don't really need that volume to come in until we start moving up a little bit higher from where we are now, until we start getting near this top range, and then especially when we break out, that's when you want the volume to come in, right? Let's compare it back here, okay? Here you are, and actually maybe I should get this big volume off the screen so it's a little bit more, easy to see, right? Here you are moving up right here, right? Day or two moving up. And then I guess, I don't know, your volume did come in a little bit there. That might not be the best representation. Here, you moved up a little bit. You moved up 10% that day. It's a pretty big green day relative to the week, and you didn't have a lot of volume. And then the volume came in whenever you made your real move, right? Compared to this volume here on these moves up, there wasn't a lot of volume. But it was when you finally got up to these areas and moving higher, that's when the volume came in. Maybe that's the best representation of what I'm trying to say. So all that again to say, the volume that we're experiencing now, though it might be minuscule, I don't think it's going to hurt the price, right? It just depends on what we do today. I think what would hurt the price really is if we don't move higher today. We need continuation immediately. Let's show that we're breaking this significant level, which doesn't look like it on a daily perspective, but on a weekly perspective, that's our weekly high close, right? An area that it seems that we found resistance at a couple of times, and then if we take our high to our low of this range, that literally is like right at the 61869. So take it a step further, get above 60235 as well. That'd be nice to see, but I think getting a closing weekly higher high would be all the evidence I would need to be convinced that we're moving higher. So really just a lot of talk in this video. The message is the same that it was yesterday, right? We want to close above 60222 with maybe a little cherry on top, close above 60235 That'd be nice to see. But either way, minimum target from here, 6035 to 6044. And we very well could go higher. It's this thing looks ready to go. I was looking at this earlier today, man. This RSI right now, guys, is so much more bullishly charged than it was over here, right? And I know that might seem weird because you're like, what do you mean? We were so overbought here. We're not even there yet. But that's what I mean, right? Because if you compare it to the price, what we were doing, right? This initial pop where we started consolidating from, right? Here was our RSI, okay? That was that, right? This is our initial pop move with our RSI. Look at the difference, right? We're finding support where we found resistance before. We didn't even make it to the overbought zone. We made it to the overbought zone already. This living up in this overbought zone, the longer that we're up here, the more powerful our moves get over time, right? Getting a move like this is nice enough. We saw the effects of it last time. But I really do think, and it's really early to say this, but watch it happen. I think by the end of this move, it's going to look like we've lived in this weekly RSI over bot zone a lot longer. It'll be significantly longer, noticeable with the naked eye. You won't even have to measure it. It won't be close. It'll seem overall like a stronger move, right? And maybe we don't live in it consecutively as long as this. Maybe we do. I don't know, but just something overall that's more time than just this, right? You'll see the difference in that respect. And with that given time, I really think that will allow Jesus Coin to do what I've been kind of catching on to throughout this consolidation phase, is that I think it is going to be a larger move overall compared to the last move. That's my thoughts. I think, yeah, and we'll see. We'll see after that. There's other theories and thoughts that go along with that as well for the end of the cycle, but no spoilers. We'll get there when we get there. I don't want to get people excited or discouraged. You know, we have to take it one step at a time. And right now, I think a very important step would be getting above 60222. A little bit further, 60235. That'll be good for at least 6035 to 6044, and it might even be good enough for new all-time highs. We don't have to stop here, but again, I'm more accepting of it than I have been really this whole time. So I think it wouldn't be crazy at all. We've respected the fibs so well going through this whole phase already. Why wouldn't we continue to respect them? We've been so constructive and not just a rampaging move to the upside. Why would we start that now? I mean, I don't know. We're moving. If we move above the golden ratio, you know, we really established that we're in an uptrend. There could be reasons to really get things going off, but time will tell, guys. We'll see how it goes. All in all, bullish on things, more immediately bullish on things if we get those weekly closes right above 60222. I got nothing else to say. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Daily RSI, getting frisky as well. That's a nice posturing in the daily RSI. You kind of look like you got like a W here. It'd be nice to get overbought though. I want to see you get overbought. That's the goal on the RSI too. Get overbought, which you're not really going to do unless you continue moving up rather immediately. And I think you will, man. I mean, relatively speaking, you're above that 618. That's what yesterday's close was. And you look like you got a W in the price action too. It looks good, man. Like, just relatively speaking, it really does. It looks like you consolidated after your move up. You consolidated, then you broke out, and we're in the midst of that breakout move, which will then translate into a larger breakout move, which will then translate into an even larger breakout move. I don't know. All right, I really am going to go this time. I'm going to stop talking. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. If you're wondering, said I was going to go, but I'm here still. If you're wondering, if there's a question in your head, is it a good time to get into Jesus Coin? You said it could drop all the way back down here. Is it a good time? I think if you want to get into Jesus Coin before it sees new all-time highs, it's basically now or never. Don't gamble, right? If you already have Jesus Coin and you want to add more to a crypto, I mean, there's nothing wrong with adding more here at this price, but maybe then you're in a position where you can risk it, right? Because if it goes up, you're winning. If it comes down, you could add more, and then you're going to win more. You know, that's great. If it goes up and you already have some, but you didn't buy more and it goes up without you, you can put money into another project while still holding this project, right? But if you have none, you have no Jesus Coin, I don't think counting on a pullback at all is what you should do. I think it's now or never. It's now or never. It just seems like it's so high up relative to this high to low. Like, I don't know. Feels like I missed most of the move. Okay, I hear you. That's fair. From the current price to the all-time high, that in itself is a 156% move. And we're projected to go higher than that. Okay, I should have started the video off with this, but I'm just telling you, 156% in what would likely be a month's time from now, within a month's time from now. If that's not enticing, then please tell me what is enticing you, because that's pretty enticing to me. I would like to know what's more enticing than that. Please hit me in the comments with your hidden secret gems, please, because this, yes, it's moved up a lot. You've missed most of this move already, but by the time that this move is over, we're not even halfway there, guys. We're not even halfway there. As glorious from the lows as it is, as vindicated, validating as we feel right now as a Jesus Coin community, we're not even halfway there. We've got more. If this move turns out to be anything like what I'm expecting it to be, we're not even halfway there. So to answer your question, no, I don't think it's too late. I don't think being 156% away from the all-time highs when we're expecting new highs by the end of the year and we're already at the end of the year, I don't think that it's too late to get into this now. I think it's a great time to get in. Don't mess around. If you do, you'll miss your chance, and that's okay. There's opportunities everywhere. The worst thing you could do when it comes to this coin is not to not buy it. That's not the worst thing, right? If you don't buy it here and it goes up without you, that's not the worst thing you could do. The worst thing you could do is you don't buy it here and then you buy it up here and you spend no time looking for other options in between, right? You try chasing the dragon, you're going to get burned, right? Don't grab the dragon by the tail, you're going to get burned. If it takes off without you, no pressure. You missed the train. Look for another one. They're abundant right now, and they don't all take off at the same time. The crypto markets right now are very forgiving. You'd have to be doing too much to mess things up right now, guys. What do I mean by too much? I mean buying, selling, buying. If you're trading even once a week right now, unless you have experience trading, I think you're doing too much. Yeah, like if you're 3 years or newer in investing, even once a week right now is too much. Just buy and hold. Don't do anything else. You don't need to trade. You don't need to, right? That's I don't know. I'm being dad. I don't want to be dad. I'm gonna go. Hit that like button, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye. Whoa, black on black.